Elfrid Payton, former New York Knicks, signs a deal here with the Phoenix Suns. So the Suns, they've had a pretty good offseason, and they add more depth to their roster. We're getting Elfrid Payton here. He'll be their third point guard, most likely here, behind Chris Paul, who re-signed, behind Cameron Payne, who re-signed. And this guy's a veteran, obviously. He's Elfrid Payton. He's been around now for many seasons, since 2014. 2015 is Payton. So last season he was with the New York Knicks. 63 games played, 10.1 points a game, 3.4 rebounds, 3.2 assists a game, and 0.7 steals a game. So right here, Payton, he started most of the games for the Knicks, but in the playoffs he fell out of favor when he was struggling. And the problem for Payton's been throughout his career. He can't shoot the basketball. He's not a good free throw shooter. And right now, nowadays in the league, you need to be a good three-point shooter. You need to be efficient. And he definitely hasn't been that over the last few seasons, is Payton, and pretty much his whole career. But right here, I like the move for the Suns. They add more depth to their roster, and you can never have enough depth, especially with a couple older guys on the roster like Chris Paul. So to get a third-string point guard with the experience like Payton and still a pretty decent passing ability that he has, I think it's a good move. As far as fantasy basketball goes, Payton's not going to have any value unless obviously these guys go down to injury as Paul and Cameron Payne for him to even carve out a fantasy role, even though last season he had a decent run in fantasy leagues before the Knicks started playing Derrick Rose more as the season went on. But Elfrid Payton here, he's going to hopefully help this team out here and see what he could do. But right now, I just can't trust him for fantasy league. So it's a better real-life move than a fantasy move. And he's still only 27 years old, but it feels like he's been in the league forever, which already he's been in the league for about 8 seasons. So Elfrid Payton, another season, another team, and he signs a 1-year deal here with the Phoenix Suns. And let's see if he could contribute to them for the upcoming season.